So I wanted to make a part two about how to pick a girlfriend slash wife from a foreign land, because I think that it's important for men to know what to look for and what to watch out for, and that's why I put the dangers at the end of my title, because there's a lot of dangerous females out there, especially in Thailand. No, we could start with Thailand and shit, man, because I've been learning and I've been studying, and you know I've been hearing stories about the bad Thai women out there, especially the go-go dancers. You really got to watch out for these females. Really, really watch out. You just got to be really, really careful, because they'll con you out of money and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll say, "Oh, I'm sick. I need money. My brother's sick. My mother's sick." You know, they'll come up with all sorts of lies to extract money out of you, man. You just gotta be really careful. Now, all women in Thailand are like this? No. Are all women like this? No. No. It's just the fucking go-go girls. There's a lot of bad apples, you know what I'm saying, in a go-go girl field, okay? A lot of bad apples. You gotta be really careful. These women, they will try to game you. They know how the Western mind works. They know that, you know, you're being starved out here, sexually starved, I mean, and, you know, and you're coming to Thailand for sex, okay? They know how you think. They know how the Western mind think, especially if you're a newbie in Thailand, you know what I'm saying? In Colombia too, in Brazil, but let's talk about Thailand, because this is what I've been, experiencing and stuff. Uh, Once a female, let me tell you, once a female knows that she cannot game you, eventually she'll stop talking to you. Period. You see what I'm saying? Eventually she'll stop talking to you. I let a female know right away, you cannot game me. You know what I'm saying? My eyes are sharp like a fucking icicle. Yeah, my shit stay on point like icicles, bro. You see what I'm saying? I don't let females game me over here or over there in a foreign land, anywhere. I don't care if it's here, there, you know what I'm saying? Don't let these females game you. Don't fall in love with none of these females. They're very easy to fall in love with because they're so beautiful. But you gotta look past, sorry, you gotta look past the beauty and see what the person is really like on the inside. And I'm very good at that. I'm very good at, judging the character of the woman. What's her true intentions? Is she just, after me just to try to fucking extract money out of me? Or does she really want to get to know me? You know what I'm saying? Does she really want to get to know me? The moment, the woman starts to ask for money, that's a bad sign. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you think, or, I don't care, you know, if it seems, genuine, or, you know what I mean? Like, once she start asking for money, that's when you have to back off. Just stop talking to her. That's what I started doing, man. Once these females in Thailand start asking me for money, I just stop talking to them. They do me like that, bro. Like some of the top tier females, you know, they stop talking to me after a while, man. You know what I'm saying? They won't respond to my messages anymore. So I do the same fucking shit. Like once a female starts talking about, oh, you need to take me shopping and all that other shit, I just stop talking to them. And they'll text me, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm not talking to you no more. You know what I'm saying? These females in Thailand, you have to be really, really careful. Are there some ones that are decent that's looking for family and love and stuff? Yeah, there's some out there, you know. But don't send money to these bitches out there. Do not send. I don't care how you know cute and cuddly these females look. Okay, I don't care if she says that she's sick. That's not your responsibility to send her money. Let her family take care of that shit. So most of these bar girls, okay, most of these fucking like women who work at the bar, they come from poor families, and they gotta feed their family. Some of the females got children, and that's another thing. When you're going over to these foreign nations, you got to skip over the women with children. I'm sorry. Don't be a captain, save a hoe, man, and get with a female that has kids. And I'm getting so seasoned with these Thai women that, or these go-go girls, I mean, that I can tell if they had, I can tell if they have kids just by their stomach, just looking at their stomach. You know what I'm saying? I can tell if they have kids or not because once they have kids, that flat stomach that they have, it goes away. You know what I'm saying? Their midsection won't be the same after they have kids. And you can look at their stomach and tell whether or not they have kids. You have to be really careful. We don't want no breast snatchers, man. Coming back on the, plane if you decide to bring it back to the U.S. or whatever. Or we don't want no breast snatchers living there. I don't want no kid that doesn't look like me living in my house. I don't. I don't care. I just don't care. When you're living in Thailand, you can afford to have standards because you got a lot of women coming after you. See what I'm saying? Out in the U.S., I can understand if you dating a female and she got kids because, there's not a whole lot of women to go around. But you have to be really careful with these Thai women. They will con you out of money. Once these females figure that they can't con me, they stop talking to me. And that's okay. Well, I'm glad that I didn't send you no money or I didn't let you con me. You see what I'm saying? Just one chick that I was talking to, the go-go girl, you know, she's starting to act weird. She's slowing down on the calls and stuff. She's slowing down on this and that because she figured out that she cannot game me. You cannot game me, okay? I know all the tricks. You cannot game me. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to videos on how these go-go girls in Thailand game a lot of foreigners, okay? So they got me up on game, you know? They got me up on game because they will do, you know, tricks and tactics to fucking try to extract money out of you, because they're poor. Hey, if you were in their shoes, you'll be doing the same thing. Women in those countries who are beautiful are poor, okay? And it's not like the U.S. where, you know, a female that's an 8, 9, or a 10 can extract money from a simp. You see what I'm saying? The U.S. women can find simps all over the place, so they're pretty much taken care of. And in Thailand, there are there's no simps out there that's gonna come to these women's rescues, man. Women are poverty stricken. The Thai men there, they have not a care in the world for women there at all. Like Thai men don't have a caring attitude at all toward women in their country. You see what I'm saying? Thai men do not go after, single mothers at all. Period. 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 Point blank. Once a woman in Thailand has a fucking kid by another man and he leaves, she is screwed for life. Okay? She'd be lucky to find an old ass foreigner in his 60s that would take her in, you know what I'm saying, and take care of her. She'd be lucky to have that. I'm telling you, bro, it's a different situation in these countries, man. Most of these women who like work at the bar, they come from poor, poor families, poor, dirt poor families, and they're looking for that gullible, you know, like prince in white shining armor. Okay, that white knight or that simp to come along and save them from their poverty stage. Now, let me tell you, man, there are a few decent bar girls. Just a few. There's a rare, okay, that's decent. You see what I'm saying? But for the most part, bar girls are only motivated by money, opportunity, and they want the opportunity to come to the U.S. They want to come. They want to make it here. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be really careful with these bar women. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with them, they're only for sex and short-term relationships, short-term fun. Okay, and make sure, like I said, man, make sure she don't have any kids. We don't want women with kids in the U.S. What the fuck do we want women with kids in foreign lands? I don't care if she's in Brazil, Colombia. Nah, we don't want no kids. I don't want no kids that don't look like me running around my goddamn house. Especially if I want to marry her and put a ring on it. Nah, we gotta shut down doors and stuff. We don't want no kids. Women in Thailand are stuck for a reason, man. They got freaky deaky with their men, and now they're looking for foreigners to save them and shit from their situation. Okay, I'm not no goddamn fool. You know, a lot of these females, when once these once these females figure out that I can speak a little bit of Thai, and I have had interactions with Thai females, they kind of back off. And I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, because you cannot game me. I'm not totally gullible. I know all the tricks. I've seen it all. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been listening to some of these videos on how a lot of these Thai women game foreigners, you know, just to extract resources from them. Like I said, the men in their country do not give a rat's ass. They don't have a caring attitude at all. This is what I hear. This is what I've been studying about. You know what I'm saying? It's good to study, man. You know what I'm saying? Been looking at a lot of Thai videos on bar girls and on and the bar girls tricks and and lies and stuff that they tell foreigners, what I'm saying, to make themselves look more valuable. Another thing, the lies that the go-go dancer women tell, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll tell you, well, you know, I don't really go home with customers. I just, work for drinks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't go home with the customers. That's a complete lie because the money is in, hanging out with the customer all fucking like the whole entire time that they're there. Okay. The guy will pay like $500 and she will stay with him for 2 weeks. And that's pretty cheap if you ask me, especially if you get the banger for a whole entire weeks. If you got $500, she'll be with you for the whole entire weeks. Oh, well, a whole entire 2 weeks. Okay. It's $500. That's cheap. Especially, that's like 14 days of good sex. Okay. Um, you know, um, they're really good at what they do, man. Okay. They're really good at faking. They're really good at pretending. These bar girls, okay. Like I said, I just met this bar girl just recently, and I had her on probation because I have dealt with some uh, Thai women in my past, you know, and they turn around, they try to game me, and I caught them in lies and stuff, okay. And I said, okay, you feel me? I'm glad I didn't send that. I'm glad I didn't send that bitch no money. You see what I'm saying? I'm so glad I didn't send her no money. You know, there are some bad rotten apples in Thailand. And not all like women in Thailand are angels. There are ones out there that will try to extract money from men by lying, cheating, all that other shit, stealing too. Okay, I've been hearing stories about Thai women stealing. The women from the bar and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing stories about that shit. And a lot of these females got boyfriends. You gotta take that in consideration right there, man. They got boyfriends that they don't tell you about. They got kids that they don't tell you about because they don't want to scare you away. Their situation is different out there, man. A lot of women out there in poverty because men do not want women to get power in their countries. Okay? They don't give them very high paying jobs and shit like they do out here. They don't. For the most part, they don't. Are there some women out there that with high paying jobs? Yeah. Putting out it's not a whole lot. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of women are poverty stricken. So what they do is they sell their bodies so they can get money, right? Gotta watch out for that, man. What you want is a decent Thai woman that's, family orientated and shit. Okay, you don't want the bar girls. The bar girls are a no no. You don't want no hooker. You don't want no, you know, you don't want no woman with a high body count that cannot love. Okay, yeah, I run these females through some tests. Okay, when I'm interacting with them, when I'm talking with them on FaceTime, and I test them to see if their fucking body count is high. And when I do that, I try to break it out of her. I try to break the emotions from her. You know what I'm saying? If she cannot love or she cannot feel like, she could love, you see what I'm saying, a man, if she's like very protective of her feelings, you know what I'm saying, if she's not ready to love. That's why I ask them, are you ready to fall in love? Are you looking for love? What are you looking for? You know, I pick their brain to see if they're damaged or not, because a lot of females, they're damaged. They can't love. They can't feel love. Like I was dealing with a single mother over here that has a retarded son. She cannot feel love because she has a high body count. They can't pair bond with men. You know what I'm saying? You know, get it gets to the point where money is only it's the only thing that matters. You know what I'm saying? They can't feel love because they've been with so many men. And I pick these females apart when I'm talking to them, and I could tell that they're damaged, that they're destroyed, that they cannot pair bond with a man, right? So if a woman has a high body count, she cannot pair bond with a man. You gotta run her through some tests. Okay, you gotta run these females through tests. You can't just, I'm gonna fall in love with this female. She's everything that I wanted. Nah. You gotta run these bitches through some tests, man, because they'll game you. You know what I'm saying? This last female that I was talking to, the go-go dancer, she failed my test. You know, she failed my test. So she has a high body count. That's only gonna be for fun when I come to Thailand. It's not gonna be a serious thing. No, we're not marrying go-go dancers. Okay. She has a high body count. She cannot feel love. She cannot fucking pair bond with a man. Okay. We gotta stay away from these type of women. Even though they look good, they might be eight, nines, and tens. You know. Well, I mean, we don't have to stay away from them. I say just make sure that you're not, you know, uh, put any emotion into the shit when you're hanging out with them in Thailand. She's just a holiday girlfriend. Okay. It's just your turn, as they say, right? So you just got to be aware. Be aware of these bar girls. Just remember, they come from very poor families. These bar girls, okay? They could be eight, nines, and tens. You be like, damn, these females don't look poor. Yeah, they are poor. Most of them are poor. Matter of fact, all of them are poor, very poor. You know what I'm saying? Find you a good Thai girl, a girl that doesn't work in the bar. Okay, they are out there. You know what I'm saying? They are out there. You know, do not marry these bar girls. Does marriage happen with these bar girls? Yeah, it does happen, but it's very rare. And it's very rare that it's gonna last long term. Because bar girls are damaged and they're motivated by money. That's it. Nah, we looking for the one. We're looking for the woman who's attracted to you. We're looking for love, man. We're not looking for no bar bitch. Okay? They're just for fun, man. Fun, fun, fun. Sex, sex, sex. That's all they're there for. You know what I'm saying? Say, bar girls are fucking sex toys. That's it. That's how you gotta look at them. Anyway, I gotta end this video. You guys have a good day. Hit the Cash App. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that thumb button. I'm out. Take care and bless.